live with the incredible Hawk.
Wow,
This is Hawk School for the gifted and the elect.
Peace to the tribes, peace to the tribes. You know the vibes. It is I, the incredible Hawk, and this is Hawk School for the gifted and the elect, broadcasting live from the emphatically immaculate metropolis of Atlanticus Insula. That boy just get better every time, don't he, tribe? So yeah, they hated on my channel, man, took the membership away. So I apologize to my members. I'm gonna find a way to get you some links to at least a dozen books that these niggas have never brought up or never read, all right? So that's how I make it up to the members. So if you're a member, you know what I'm saying, I know who you are. Just put alumni in the comments when this video is over. Just put alumni, all right? And I'm gonna put the link in there, and that bitch gonna be on some James Bond shit, all right? So once you goddamn like it and let me know you got the link, then I'm gonna goddamn delete it so these fuck niggas don't get our motherfucking sources, all right? Because you know they on that witchcraft shit, all right? Witchcraft, I don't know. I don't know witchcraft, all right? I said they on that witchcraft. I don't know witchcraft. I digress. So we're going to continue on our research on the Natchez tribe, all right? Improperly referred to by some as the Natchez, all right? But as we have come to learn, and I will reiterate so that we retain this knowledge, that most Aboriginal names and places end in vowels, all right? Choctaw, Chickasaw type shit, all right? Chata, all right? Anianwea, all right? Everything ends in a vowel. That's the dialect of the people. So, because this is Hawk School for the gifted and the elect, once we realized that Natchez was Natchez, we knew Natchez was, what's the word for it? An imposter, to say the least, all right? So we learned about Lodge Boy and Thrown Away, all right? And this is actually part 2, if you didn't catch part 1, to the Natchez legend of Lodge Boy and Thrown Away, all right? And this is the second version. There's actually 2 versions of this story. And if you were here for the first version, then I didn't even read the second version, all right? I probably saw one weird thing in there and just was like, this shit is weird too, I'm gonna read it just to shit on these niggas, all right? We are the true heirs of the land, all right? When I say the land, I mean of the planet Earth, nigga, all right? We the best of people raised for the good of mankind. I've actually tuned in Friday to Aboriginal Powers channel, all right? Make sure you subscribe. You can go to my community tab if you're not up on it. And there's a link. We're going to be having a barbecue, all right, where I'm going to be barbecuing one of these Turkish pirates, all right, who have managed to find their way to shore, all right, no doubt from a French ship or maybe a British ship, all right, I don't know, but some stowaway ass nigga wants to come and sacrifice himself to the tribe, all right, for the sake of his whole organization, all right? He's willing to throw his life away, his name, his respect or the lack thereof. He's willing to throw that all away so that he can watch his organization that he represents come crumbling down in a PowerPoint, all right? The culture of Islam, as it has been mislabeled, the culture of the American Indian, the culture of the Aboriginal, all right, is so deep. I've been studying it my entire life. I've read the Quran cover to cover dozens of times, all right? So as far as some nigga want to come and goddamn pretend like he knows something about Islam when we know he doesn't, all right, it's just foolishness on his side. But I believe that's his name. What is it? What's his name? Perverts and Foolishness or something. Peanut butter and French fries. Oh, let me think. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to the reading. All right, so yeah, tune in for that debate. It's going to be this Friday. 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, $13 pay-per-view. All right, we already giving you the goddamn budget. We giving this shit away like usual. And I got a lot of shit in some new videos that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to give police and Freemasons all my motherfucking sources. All right, before they come and goddamn get their motherfucking ass decapitated. All right. But I have really gotten to the bottom of this. And as a matter of fact, make sure you tune in. All right, because 13, all right, as we know, the 13th letter of the alphabet is M, all right, Mu, all right, from the Greek Mu is what they try to say, all right, but it represents water, all right. You can see the symbols of water in the shape of M, all right. So we're going to go for the 13, but what this foolish operation, all right, because it's a psyop, all right, but what they have foolishly done is allowed me to discover the true origin of their entire organization. I mean, their entire organization. All right. So we're going to get into it. It's going, oh man, I got some shit, boy. I'm talking about sources impeccable, surgical, Jake. All right. So I just can't wait to share this knowledge with y'all. All right. Like, I just can't wait to share this knowledge with you. Because when it comes to this shit, I could dog these niggas. I could dog walk these niggas just off cap, tribe. All right, but we're going to put together a presentation so I can put on the screen what I actually got memorized. All right, for the niggas who think I just be freestyling. Because the shit comes so fluid. You know what I mean? Because we Atlanteans, you know, we know how to surf the waters. We on dog pedal. You know what I'm talking about? I am the wave, nigga. I got to build another ship. All right? Now let's get to the reading. Now that we done, you know, did all the hype for the hype. But it is, you know, the sword of Islam. All right? The sword of peace. All right, we're going to have to do what we got to do, man. These niggas is all on shore. All right, they've been stowaway on these British and these French ships, all right? Coming from Algeria and shit. All right, these little white bitches talking about they African, all right? Oh, yeah, we mulattoes, bitch. Let's get to the reading. Lodge boy and thrown away. All right, and if you see any suckers, you know what I mean, any motherfucking obnoxious motherfuckers in the chat, just block they bitch ass, all right? It's a wild Indian summer. Stay hydrated. If you came to goddamn, you know what I mean, fly your flag, bitch, you better off jumping ship, all right? Because it ain't that type of party. This is Hawk School for the Gifted and the Elect. And we are broadcasting live from the emphatically immaculate Republic of Atlantis. I am an Atlantis aristocrat. I am Red Hand. I am Quetzalcoatl. This is Montezuma's revenge. I am the Incredible Hulk, and this is Hawk School for the Gifted and the Elect. Let's get it. Lodge boy and thrown away. Second version. A hunter had a little boy who stayed at the hunting camp. When he went off, his boy said to him, "Make some arrows for me." He made arrows for him, but the next time he went off again, the boy said, "Make some arrows for me." "How does it happen?" said his father. "Did you use up so many arrows?" And the child answered, "A boy comes around and we shoot together and bet, and he wins all from me. If that is so, when he comes back, you must catch him. I will sit watching, and when you seize him, I will run up and tie him." All right, so obviously this little nigga thrown away, who's supposed to be a naval cord in the last story, it appears that this nigga is somewhat of a jinn, all right? A little devil, all right? Every time they gotta tie his little wild ass up and catch him. All right, so clearly these motherfuckers is jinn catchers. Oh man, I got so much shit, bro. These niggas really fucked up, bro. Let me stay focused, all right? Let me stay focused on these jinn catchers. Because I know how to catch a jinn too. You know what I'm talking about? We got one goddamn coming to volunteer to be goddamn burned at the stake, all right? It's quite admirable. He's a blessing. Then he made arrows and left, but he stayed nearby watching, and when the boys were playing about, his son caught the other, and they fell about wrestling. The second boy tried to run away, but the father caught and tied him. After he had sat tied for some time, the strange youth quieted down, and the man untied him, all right? Now he done calmed his little savage ass down. After he had sat tied for some time, the strange youth quieted down and the man untied him, left the two together and started off hunting. Today, someone will call towards the west to be ferried across in a canoe. All right? It is not a human being. Let me read that again. Today, someone will call towards the west to be ferried across in a canoe. It is not a human being. It is an old woman who sticks to one, and you must not set her across. All right, so clearly this bitch is a jinn too. All right, but she must be in a motherfucking body. All right. So what I'm telling you, this is Slavic culture. These are Slavic myths. All right, but they've infiltrated the culture of the American Indian. It is the old woman who sticks to one, and you must not set her across. When someone towards the east shouts, that will be a human being. You must set that one across. He said this to them and started off. Not long afterward, all right, someone towards the west shouted out, and the strange boy said, "Let us go and set her across." The other answered, "I think he said, do not set that one across. It will not be a human being." But the first replied, "If you will not do it, I will hack you with Father's big axe." All right, so now the one demon that they done tied up, that's their little homeboy, now he wanna bring him out. Bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. And he told the nigga, if you don't bring this goddamn motherfucking old lady, goddamn, with a gin in her, if you don't bring this bitch across, I'll chop you up with this axe. These have been taught to us to be Moors because of the type of hats they wear. All right. This is a different kind of hat. Press 1. The 1 is for 1 because we already won. Your master teacher is dumb. He's the KKK's son. All right. That nigga ain't got no gun, just a whistle. Go get him a new body cam. He's a rat. I said, and I say it again. Not long afterwards, someone towards the west shouted out, and the strange boy said, "Let us go and set her across." The other answered, "I think he said, do not set that one across. It will not be a human being." But the first replied, "If you will not do it, I will hack you with Father's big axe." Tribe, shout out DeAndre Cobb for that cash out. Like my nigga Bap say, don't let DeAndre be the only one supporting the channel. If you do fuck with my content and you support this content and you want to see more content like this, let me know. If you see something or if you have something you want to bring, you know what I'm saying? Because I still got a book. I think my nigga Hefe had put it in the comments, but I still got a book on the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? That these niggas is trying to read and decipher right now, but I got some other shit. So we ain't gonna make it too easy for them, all right? But we will be dropping all new info on Friday, all right? Friday is the judgment day, according to the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, all right? Adam was created on a Friday, all right? We gonna expel this nigga from Indian country on a Friday, all right? It's gonna be an exodus of all the Moorish Americans that's woke. They're gonna leave because of this dumbass nigga challenging Red Hand. All right, let's go. After they had done so, all right, so they done brought this bitch across. They done brought the gin across, all right, from wherever, from the west. They jumped back across the creek quickly, but old woman who sticks to one, all right, this bitch name is got hyphens between it. Old woman who sticks to one. It's just one word. Jumped back after them and fastened herself upon them. They could not get rid of her. In any way. Until finally they killed her in heated water and poured it over her when she came off. They cut off her nose and made a pipe out of it. It will be good for our father to use when he smokes, they said. Whose kids are these? Whose kids are these? All right? This a hell of a myth y'all got. And y'all thought Atlantis was something, huh? So now this old bitch with a gin in her, all right, jumping on niggas' back, sticking to them. They can't get this bitch go back across the river, right? They done killed the bitch, pour hot water on her, cut her nose off, and now they gonna smoke out of it. This is the Natchez legend of Thrown Away, all right, of Lodge Boy and Thrown Away. Amazing. While they were sitting holding this, their father came home. He said, "Have you been right here all the time?" "We have been nowhere else," said the boys. All right, so now they lying to their daddy. All right, little lying motherfuckers, all right? "We have made a pipe for you," they said, and they gave it to him. He put tobacco in it, lighted it, and smoked. When he pulled at it hard, it made a noise. Lack. When he pulled at it still harder, it made a noise. Tlak. Then he said, did you do what I told you not to?" His child answered, "We put that one across and jumped back, but she also jumped back and stuck to us. When we could do nothing else with her, we killed her and poured hot water on her, and she came off. We cut her nose off and made a pipe out of it. When we was about to start out to the hunt again, he said, if you want..." Let me turn this head down. I'm tripping. "If you want to go swimming, you must not swim in the creek towards the west." All right? There's too many Mormons over there. No, I'm just talking shit. Speaking of Mormons, we do have the part 2 to... what's it, the part 2 to? Oh, the Talented 10th. It's really like a second installment. It's going to be a separate video, but it's going to be the continuation of the occult origin of the Talented 10th. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. All we doing is dropping heat, all right? We let you know who's who out here. Press 1. Not long afterwards, the boy said, "Let us go swimming. If you want to go swimming, you must not swim in the creek towards the west. You must swim towards the east. All right? You must not swim towards the west because there are a lot of leeches in the creek there." Then he set out. Not long afterwards, the boy said, "Let us go swimming," quote unquote. And they swam eastward in the creek. All right? When they came back, the strange boy said, "Let us go swimming to find out about the leeches of which he spoke." All right, so now you got a little Thrown Away, little umbilical string, always want to do some bullshit. All right, so now he going to goddamn tell her everything this nigga daddy tell him to do, he's going against it. All right, this nigga's a jinn. This nigga's a straight devil. His little homeboy. They had to tie the nigga up. It's even a story in the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, where they talking about tying up a jinn. All right. And in the hadith, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, said he saw a jinn and he wanted to tie it up. All right. But it was because of the respect for Solomon that he didn't. Because Solomon, King Solomon, Suleiman, the real Suleiman, all right, is said to have control over devils. All right. And that's, as we see, the esoteric meaning in all this. All right. Because you got the architect, all right, the king, the god, and he got these devils, and he make them build his shit, all right, build thrones for him and shit like that, all right, but they call him Ifrit, all right. He was a high-ranking jinn, all right, because see, what these niggas don't understand is they always think they know something about the Quran, but they ain't even got into the Arabic. Nigga, you reading the goddamn German translation. Stupid. Well, you niggas can't romp with the original Don Don. Straight Don. Hey, where all them reggae Jamaican niggas go? They just disappeared. They agent ass just gone, ain't they? Where them niggas go? Niggas start outnumbering some motherfucking informants, and them niggas just went back to the station. God damn it, them niggas on Clubhouse pretending they Crips. Or Bloods, respectfully. Let's get back to little badass Thrown Away. All right. The strange boy replied, all right, so now he's saying, I think he forbade us. This the good son. All right, so this like Cain and Abel type shit, right? This the good son. He say, I think he forbade us. All right, said the other. The strange boy replied, if you do not agree, I will hack you with father's axe. This ain't even your daddy, little badass Jin, all right? But he goddamn finessing the little young boy, all right? So he became frightened and they set out. They went in swimming. When they came out, leeches were all over their bodies. Then they wallowed in the sand and mashed them. When their skin got dry, they made a noise. Scat, scat. And the boys danced in order to hear the noise. Natchez legend. When their fathers came home, he said, have you been right here? And the strange boy answered, we have been nowhere else. This little lying motherfucker. Thrown away, all right? And when he came out, leeches hung all over his body. Excuse me, but his own child said, we went in swimming where you said do not swim there. And when we came out, leeches hung all over our bodies. All right, so this little boy so good, he can't even lie to his daddy. All right? The little nigga, the little thrown away lying to Lodge boy. But Lodge boy, he telling his daddy the truth. All right? Well, you little Lodge boys, you gonna tell your daddy the truth, ain't you? He ain't gonna tell you the truth, though. About old woman's goddamn stick to your neck looking ass. Then the boys said to each other, all right, when he leaves, this time we will follow him, all right, just like last time. Let us make many arrows. So they made them and they hid away where they would be ready. And the next time he went out, they followed. He opened a low mountain, a deer came out and he shot it and killed it. Then he shut the mountain, laid the deer on his back and started to return. They concealed themselves and waited until he had gotten away. But when he was a considerable distance off, they opened the door. Deer came out and ran off, also turkeys and bear. They shot them until they ran out of arrows. Then they shut the mountains and ran off. They got home first and sat down, not intending to tell what happened. When their father came back, he said, have you not been off anywhere? And they answered, we have been here. Right here, all of the time. So he thought everything was all right, but presently the deer meat gave out, and again he started off. He could find nothing, and so came back. Well then, he said, you are also the ones who did that. There's nothing to be had. Now let us go back to the place from which we came. That food for us to live upon, let us start away. And they set off. When they got to the place, he said, I want to reconnoitre. What the fuck? And started off. Reconnoitre. RECONNOITRE. Sound like some French shit, all right? And started off. In the evening, he came back and said, I'm going to a council meeting, and he set out again. Then the boys followed him stealthy, People were gathering at the council house, and when it became dark, they entered. I wonder what they are talking about in there, said the boys. So they crept under the floor and listened. As they sat there, they heard that they themselves were being tried and they were convicted. It was agreed to kill them before morning. All right, so now they're gonna kill both of these motherfuckers. All right, they wreaking havoc. This nigga and his little gym buddy wreaking havoc. They from Hades. What's the little nigga from Hades' name? What's the little Joker motherfucker name? You know who he is, Thor, brother. Peace to the tribe. Anthony Pinkins in this bitch. DJ ZPE, Yamaha Gold, Tribe. J Love Eternal. These some bad motherfuckers. Then the two boys went out and started off. All right. They collected guards to protect themselves, placing ducks in the outermost row. As a protection, they put bumblebees into a hollow cane and stopped it up. In the same way, they put hornets into a yellow cane and stopped it up. All right, so they got a cane, they just gonna goddamn let the hornets out on your ass. Let the bees out. All right, these motherfuckers is ingenuitive ass gin. As a protection, they put bumblebees into a hollow cane and stopped it up. In the same way, they put hornets into a hollow cane and stopped it up. They stationed geese as guards in the next row. They put yellow jackets into a hollow cane and stopped it up. They stationed sandhill cranes as a guard in the third row. Then they put wasp into a hollow cane and stopped it up. In this way, they collected all kinds of stinging things. In the last row, they put quails on guard. They themselves went into a small corn crib standing on the trail along which the enemy were to come. While the boys were sitting in the corn crib, the ducks came flying past, making a noise. "I think they are coming," they said as they sat there. After a while, geese also went by. "They are getting nearer," they said. After another interval, the sandhill crane also pressed past. "They are getting close," they said. After still another interval, the quails flew past, making a thundering noise, and they said, "They have come." So they opened the hollow canes and threw them outside, and when the people came to fight, these stung them. Then they began to fight. As more and more stinging insects came out, they began fighting one another, and fighting the stinging insects, they struck and killed one another. All right. So now these little motherfuckers done made everybody beat each other up trying to kill the bugs. Natchez legend. Toward daylight, the shouting and tumult quieted down. The stinging things rose upward, humming. "What has happened?" said the boys, and they went out. Their enemies all lay about dead. "Father is lying among them somewhere," they said, and they hunted for him. After they had hunted about, they found him barely alive, lying with his back up. All right. "Do you think we had better let him die for good?" said the strange boy to the man's son. When he asked this question, the latter answered, "He shall always stay in the fields and steal garden vegetables, and people shall chase him." Then the strange boy made a little bow and scraped the string over the man's buttocks. I said, then the strange boy made a little bow and scraped the string over the man's buttocks. He stopped, and when the man tried to speak, he said, "Gate, gate, 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 gate." He turned into a crow and flew away. Let me hit my dope, man. Natchez legend, a large boy, been thrown away. If you're new here, this is what we do here. "What shall we ourselves do?" they said as they stood there. "We will go into the ground," they said. All right, so clearly their daddy is a shapeshifter on every version. So this nigga is a devil too. Clearly, like, all these motherfuckers is like, what is this, the jinn goddamn bedtime stories? You niggas had the audacity to say that these were some American Indians? I ain't even gonna go deep into it. You got the audacity to say this is American Indian culture that's being talked about here? And this is what I'm saying about these weirdos that have taken over the education system, all right? And these niggas, bro, a nigga is somewhere right now drowning in dumb shit trying to figure out how to disprove me. Stupid, I'm motherfucking Indios, nigga. Fuck is he talking about? Ain't no disproving me, fool. Go learn something, all right? "What shall we ourselves do?" they said as they stood there. "We will go into the ground." "No, for we can never see each other," they concluded. "Let us wade into the water," they said, but they concluded, "If we do it, we shall again be unable to see each other." Then they said, "If we go above, we can arrange to see each other, talk together, and travel together." "I will go towards the west to live," said the strange boy. And the man's child went eastward. They made it thunder and lightning. A cloud separated them. All right? So I don't know if these niggas boyfriend and girlfriend, all right? Or what the fuck going on. Shit's weird. All right? How we doing on time? We might throw in one more little legend. You know what I'm talking about? Before we get, stay tuned for the description of the Isle. Ancient Inhabitants of Scotland is coming up. It's gonna be heavy. All right. Let's get to this. Natchez Indians. I think we got another one. Bro, I be reading so much shit. Yeah, this is another one. This is about, all right, this is that fire worship shit I was talking about. Polluting the fire, making and tending our sacred circle fire. You know that there are always 2 guardians in the temple to care for the sacred fire. Bitch, what is you talking about? Who's sacred? Bitch, we don't do this. All right, so now I'm starting to see what this motherfucking goddamn teepee shit, this powwow shit y'all on. All right, because this is Slavic culture. All right, they talking about, oh, this is some sun worship bullshit. The great sun went to see him as quickly as possible. Bitch, I'm not reading this. The great son understood by these words that the man was guilty of some great crime. Okay, this is the sun worship shit I'm talking about. All right, these motherfuckers is goddamn. This is papal bullshit. Let me find another one, man. I ain't finna keep reading this shit when I already know who these people is, bro. Straight up. We knew who these people was when they first said some motherfucking white man and white woman came, and the white man talking about he God. All right, he's the son of the sun. Bitch, if you ain't gone somewhere, this is America of America. Press 1. We ain't on none of that weirdo shit y'all be on. You niggas is over here, goddamn. You niggas Slavs, bro, and don't even know it. SOS, bro. These niggas is the students of Slavs. I'm not going to keep reiterating it. Now we just showing and proving. All right? And one by one, we just going to pick off all these little narratives. I guess I'm the chosen one, all right? These niggas want to sacrifice the niggas. They really want to get rid of these niggas, all right? So they going to use me to do it. But they ain't using me. The Most High is, all right? He's appointing me, anointing me, all right? So it ain't no pressure. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no pressure.
Subscribe to the Unconquered tribe. You are now live with the incredible host.
Wow,
This
Indian
is Hawk
TV.
School for the gifted and the elect.
They stories are so whack, bro. All right. Let's go to the... It don't even want to let me... Oh, the server can't be found. I bet it can't be found. That's how I was doing when I was pulling up the ones I had for y'all. It was on that same bullshit. On that same bullshit, shouty. Here we go. Yeah, man, let's see what else we got. What else these Slavs done taught you niggas to believe? Alright. Alright, we straight on their website right now. I'm on Natchez Nation. Alright. Brad Sams confirmed Natchez second warrior chief. Alright, so Brad Sams is the chief right now. Alright. Chief diplomat. Blah, blah, blah. Nigga named Brad Sams. Fuck out of here. Fuck is you talking about? Them ain't no vowels. This nigga ain't got a vowel on goddamn first name or last name. He ain't no goddamn Indian. Second chief. News. I'm looking at their news and shit. Alright, board meeting. Alright, current notes. We got the notes from their board meeting. Fuck niggas. Alright. Go check on Brad Sams. He sound like a motherfucking hillbilly. All our fundraising activities and grant writing are approved toward increasing budgets. We will continue. Alright, so all this old grant writing shit, that's the same shit the little nigga naked goddamn naked pigeon do. Alright? These niggas doing all this grant writing like they doing something. Nigga, you begging these honkies for your money, stupid. You begging these honkies to give you some of your money and not make you pay it back. The fuck? Nigga, you a hero? No, nigga, around here you a zero. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? These niggas really think they smart, bro. These niggas really think they smart, tribe. Alright, so that Natchez shit is dead. Alright, never again will you niggas be coming talking about some niggas because of the shape of their fucking hats is some motherfucking American Indians. The Natchez is out. Yeah, nigga. Change your profile pic, nigga. Play with me. Change your profile pic, nigga. You're not American. Stupid. Stupid. We got big books too. Stupid. Bro, I'm not gonna waste my time on these badass kids, man. Somebody go get thrown away and motherfucking Lodge Boy. Alright? Running around with their little red fezzes on. Alright? Fucking everything up and wanna run away together. Ain't that a little fishy? Ain't it though?